I challenge you to watch this to the very end and point out all of my mistakes. This was only my second attempt at performing a capsulorhexis. I decided to share this with you in order to show you there's a learning curve to everything. After struggling a bit to enter the AC, which is by the way something that you should master on dry lab modus before you enter the OR, I entered the AC and I start by puncturing the anterior capsule. Notice that I tried to keep the eye very centered, and through the red illumination we see a beautiful red reflex which is giving us a great contrast on that flap edge. Moving forward, you see that we're not aiming for speed here, as our main goal is to be precise and avoid any complications. Even though I'm doing my best to pivot in the incision, you can see how the eye is moving back to primary position exactly after I leave the flap edge, and this movement could be avoided with better pivoting technique. Of course, I'm stressed and my hands are not perfectly steady. This is normal early on. What helps is to master your biomechanics. That means hand position should be perfect. If you're operating from the 12 o'clock positions, like me in this case, your 3 fingers should be placed on the patient's forehead, and you should be only using your thumb and index finger in order to be moving the cystotome. Looking back to our case, so far so good. We do have a nice curvilinear rhexis up to this point, but here comes the tricky part, the subincisional part. If you notice, the eye feels a bit softer, and this is because I'm pushing on the incision, on that inferior lip of the incision with my cystotome, and I'm losing a tiny bit of viscoelastic on each movement. Combining this with the thing that I'm pulling centrally instead of in an outer fashion leaves us with a 3.8mm oval capsulorhexis, which leaves a big room for improvement, but is also very good for a beginner. For all the case takeaways, check the description and follow for more.